Hello.
Oh, hello.
It is us, Charming Disaster.
Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, friends, to the Quarantine Livestream.
That's right. The longest night of the year edition. Here we are, celebrating the winter months here, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, of course.
We see so many friends tuned in. We see Eve and Greg and Mike and Sue Ellen and Eden. We saw Sierra for a second. We see Pam. Mahalia in Massachusetts. We see, let's see, who else is in here? I saw some other folks pop up in the chat. Oh, there's Katie. I see Catherine and Danielle and David and Matt and Tim and Laura.
It's like my life is flashing
I know.
before my eyes.
We have seen some of these people in the flesh recently. There's Antonia, Sparrow at Sunset.
Hey, Sparrow.
I see Peter and probably Camilla. We see Simon and Sarah and Misty and Belladonna and David and oh my gosh, so many wonderful people here. And it's been a year. Here we are at the longest night of the year. Jeff, what happened to our
I don't know.
Okay.
Someone
all right. Well,
must have,
yeah, all right. Don't worry. Everything's fine.
we don't want to lose the script.
But also we wanted to once again say welcome to the Quarantine Livestream. The Quarantine Livestream.
The Quarantine Livestream.
Where
The
is...
Quarantine.
Did we never pull this
Livestream.
up on this computer? Yeah. Okay. So the secret of this show is that we do, believe it or not, I know it's hard to believe, we do in fact plan out these shows. And there is like, I would hesitate to call it a script because it's not a script, but it does tell us what's happening. Oh, look, it's my parents. Hey, Mom and Dad.
Hey.
All right. I now have that it's more of a guideline, as they say. And
All right, great.
all right. And now we have it again.
Now we can both see it.
If you are tuning in for the first time to the Quarantine live stream, please let us know in the chat, because it's nice to let all of the rest of these wonderful viewers initiate you.
Yeah,
into
people
the
are super
secret
nice and they will
workings of-
welcome you to this whole thing.
Yeah, there's no hazing rituals, or hardly any, I would say.
It's not really a hazing. It's more of a ritual, though.
Now, if you are new to the Quarantine live stream, this is a donation-based show. What does that mean? What's a donation-based show?
I don't know.
I mean, I think you know.
I do know. Here, that means if you're into supporting what we do, there are many ways to support us. You can use Venmo. You can use buy merch at charmingdisaster.com. You can use PayPal, or you can be a Patreon member.
And big shout out to our Patreon patrons.
Right.
We've gained a lot of new Patreon patrons in the last couple of months, and we're so grateful to all of you.
Totally.
For joining us there, and also for joining us here. Also, if you're not in a position to support the show with a financial contribution, your presence here is
Very important.
a gift to us.
Glad. Yes.
Thank you for all the compliments on our festive holiday outfits.
Yes, I'm wearing my holiday blacks.
Yeah, I didn't tell Jeff about the Reds thing earlier. I just thought you'd know.
I thought you'd know to tell me.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, here we are.
Here we are.
I think red and black is a fine combination for the holidays.
It's good for all occasions,
It's
really.
like how I feel on the inside, and this is how
I feel on the
look
inside.
on the outside.
And that's how I look on the inside.
It's true.
Yeah.
This is how I feel. This is how you look.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. It's the longest night of the year, which means we have a little more time to talk.
Yes.
That was your joke. I stole it.
It's okay. Just, it's we're all
I thought it
in
was
this
funny.
Together.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Justin. Most people are red on the inside. Although it's hard to know. It's hard to know without checking.
No shame if you're a copper-based
Yeah, if you're a
form.
copper-based life form with like green ichor, no shame.
Or silicon-based life form.
Sure. What color would that be?
Sand color?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Green circuit boards, whatever
Sure.
people use.
Well, should we kick off?
So yeah, we were saying that we have a little bit more time to talk, and
We thought we could kick off our show with a little card reading.
Yeah, not one card, but three cards.
3 cards to close out this year.
Yeah.
All right, shall I move
let's go to the card
to the
cam.
other camera? All right, to the card cam.
Ooh, look at those.
Look at those mysterious cards. We're going to tell you about this deck in a second. But Jeff, would you like to reveal card number 1?
Yes. Is this the current situation?
Yeah.
Is this our...
Yeah, it's the current situation.
Look at that. Ooh, the Ouroboros.
The end and the beginning.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Right at that cusp.
Yep. Once again, swallowing our tails. We have the Ouroboros.
Okay.
All right.
We ready for the next card?
Are we ready?
Are we going to just talk about the deck?
Oh, let's give them all 3 cards to admire, and then I'll
Okay.
tell them about the deck. All right. And so card number 2, what does this card represent?
The future.
Okay. Oh.
The drummer.
The drummer. I feel like that might be like the drummer. So the drummer, like the little drummer boy, perhaps, but a skeleton.
Yes, it is time, like the passage of time.
Yep, the tick-tock drum beat
That's
of
right.
the clock.
That's right. Calling us.
Also, I just had to replace the optical drum on my printer after much hassle, and I'm glad to report that was in fact the problem, and now it's printing again.
Yeah, that's right.
So thank you, drummer.
So this is the future of recently past future. And this one
Finally,
is
the future.
the future.
The future, the far future.
Far future. We have
The Count.
Look at that.
Look at that. Look at what he's sacrificed for his immortality.
His skin.
His skin, his outer layer. He's
But he's-
removed his outer layer.
But he still looks pretty dapper.
Pretty dapper. Yeah, and like, who needs an outer layer? Just like lean into that vulnerability and let your skin be the thing you give up in order to live forever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just a vessel here.
But, the Count needs no vulnerability.
But we should tell them what this beautiful deck is.
Yes.
Here, wait. I'll go back to the other cameras they can see. This is the Zammer Twins Oracle by Deviant Moon. And our dear friend Carrie Alexandria Castor, I don't know if Carrie's in here yet. I didn't see her name. But Carrie's a frequent viewer. And she gifted us this deck, which is like incredibly
Super
cool and beautiful. It's it's hard to make a good oracle deck, which we know from experience. Like, you need it to be specific enough to kind of hang things on while not being so specific that it doesn't leave any room for imagination and intuition. And this deck is like, it's beautifully made, and
the art is done in like such a classic style, but it's still new and interesting. So.
Yeah, we love this deck. So thank you, Carrie, if you're watching
Thank you, Carrie.
in the future or right now. Let's see. We had some comments I just wanted to catch up on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are there prizes if we are in quarantine during the quarantine live stream?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're like, it's like you get a bingo. Judy, I'm so sorry you're in quarantine. I hope that you're feeling all right and that your quarantine is short and restful.
But we're here for you.
We are. I think this is your prize, is you get sympathy from all the people watching out there in quarantine live stream land.
Yeah.
And let's see, any other things in the, okay. Let's see. So Matt says, if I'm interpreting the cards right, life is endless repetition while we slowly march towards death, and then we find out we're vampires.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's like the best case scenario, basically. Yes. So good luck, everyone. Yeah. Like, woohoo. Oh, Peter, also, you guys are also in quarantine.
Oh, no.
All right, if you're in quarantine right now, like, pop your bingo into the comments and reap the sympathy of your...
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, sure. Painful dental work done? Yes. A prize for you too. A prize for everybody. Gosh. Really, we've all been like going through it this year.
Yeah.
It feels like.
Well,
And,
there's mercury in the lemonade this week.
don't drink that lemonade.
Don't drink it.
Yeah.
Or is it something like that? Hercules in second grade. Right? Oh.
Can we see and hear you during this live stream? It depends on the level of ESP. For me, it's more like a taste, like a smell or a taste. It's not like a, it's more of a sensing. But no, we can't see or hear you. So if you yell or are dancing around in an embarrassing fashion, no one will know.
I will know.
Except for Jeff. Oh, yeah, because what's your ESP?
It's more of a ringing in the ears, but it tells me.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it all the time.
All right. Well, good. I'm glad Joyce got some Paxlovid because that seems to help. But yeah, it tastes bad. All right. Well, so far you'll be glad to know we're right on script, everybody. we're nailing this run of
Checking
show.
off.
Well, we talked about the sacrifice that the Count made in order to achieve immortality, and perhaps we should go a little further, a little deeper.
Okay.
Speaking of the sacrifices that we make in order to ensure the return of the sun. Yes. Happy solstice, everyone. It is the longest, darkest day of the year. The bottom, if you will, of the hitting the year has hit bottom, and now it's gonna I don't want to jinx it, but
it's only if you're in the northern hemisphere. If you're in Australia, is this not the longest day of the year?
Yeah, Pammy is watching from Australia. Pammy, please let us know if this is in fact the longest day of the year for you, in which case you are exempt from the sacrificial ritual that we are about to conduct through the medium of song.
Oh, that's happening now.
Yeah, but it's happening now. We're going to play you a song, and we are going to just look over here to make sure that we get it right. Yeah, you can't just take for granted that the sun is going to start coming back. You need to do your part. We all need to do our part.
That's correct.
And which one of us it will be is still kind of up for debate. Here, scooch toward me a little bit. You're a little bit off screen.
Okay. We've been through this many times before. Even so, you just can't be sure. Hear the crackling pyres burn. Sacrifice for the light's return. The morning,
when it's still dark, is under your pillow.
it's a warning.
Run down where you've been feeling low.
Feeling low. Drink your hopes and eat your fears. It's the longest night of the year. You can bring the sunshine back again, back again. You can bring the sunshine back again.
Wolves and monsters freely roam. We cast no shadows anymore. The air is cold and the light is gone. Will this winter go on and on? There's
No dawning, chill seeping into your marrow.
quit.
You're yawning, sleeps for the weak and the weary-o. Weary-o. Drink your hopes and eat your fears. It's the longest night of the year. Happy solstice, everyone.
That's right. We did it. We have now conducted the ritual. Good luck. Thanks for playing, everybody. I hope none of you drew the golden ticket, and I think we can feel reasonably confident that the sun is going to start coming back, like, basically any minute now.
Yeah.
But I did. Oh, let's see. Staying inside to avoid bursting into flames is a good.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Carrie's here. Carrie, we flash here. I'll flash back to the tarot cam. This is our reading for today's show. In case you missed the beginning, since this is the beautiful deck you gave us. It's the Zammer Twins Oracle. All right, Nick's ready for a sacrifice. Great.
Okay.
Yeah, great. It's the magic is working.
Someone's got to take it.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for taking one for the team, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Although I did notice that Mike was a little pro darkness, and that's just looking for that. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mike, that's not the attitude we're going for here. Look, we all love the darkness, and we do hate and fear the hateful orb. But we have to think about seasonal affective disorder, and I guess any like chlorophyll-based life forms, like
it's all right.
There's a time for us and a time for them.
I mean, you can go up north where it's darker longer.
It's true. It's
Norther.
true. North Pole, like Santa Claus.
Like
It's
Santa
all
Claus.
it's all connecting, coming together.
Mm-hmm.
Question for all of you. It's an important question, and it's a traditional question. The question is, what are we drinking?
What? Indeed.
And Jeff, the question is also for you. What are we drinking?
Well, here we have, this is your almost standard Charming Disaster Live Forever.
Oh, Live Forever.
Which has got bourbon.
It seems like more than usual.
We need all the help we can get at this time. So this has got bourbon, Saint Germain, and it has a delicious cherry in there. And with the cherry...
Where did the cherries come from?
It came from my house, which I had some beautiful, delicious cocktail cherries.
No, but did you make them or did you buy them?
I bought them.
That's fine. That's fine too.
It was a gift. They're these fancy cherries. But with the cherry, the drink becomes a Gorgon stare.
Oh, because it's like the eyeball. Okay, well here's all of your health, especially those of you who are grappling with COVID, dental surgery, or other seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, anything. Yeah. And to your health.
And to yours.
May we live forever, all of us.
May you all live forever.
Oh, we got some good, that's nice. A peppermint velvet razor. I don't know what that is. If you're already immortal, Daniel asks, can you be their sacrifice, or does that break things? Yeah, it kind of breaks things. Like,
because you're not giving up anything.
It's like, I'd like to. Like, I wish I could. You know what it's like? I can't give blood because I'm mildly anemic, and it's like, I'd really like to, but like, it's not good for me. It's not going to be good for you. Yeah. Yeah, Danielle can donate blood. Also, the vampire thing is a little weird with the blood donation, but we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk more about that. Believe you me, a little bit later in the show.
Yeah, it's very tempting to go to the blood bank.
Oh gosh, I know. It's like so, but the like preservatives. I don't know.
In the blood bank.
Yeah.
How's the cocktail?
It's good. It's already working, I think. Oh, pomegranate juice to think about summer. Yeah, that's very smart. Although the pomegranate juice is actually what causes it to be winter, according to the myth of Persephone in Hades.
Well,
but I think they do remind her of summer while she's down there in the underworld, probably.
Yes.
Yeah. So we thought we would Dr. Acula. That's such a red flag, Simon. You gotta find a new doctor. All right. Well, we thought we would give you, this being the longest night of the year, it seems like a good night to do our sort of annual report for you. Yeah,
it's the year-end report to you all.
Okay. So this is not a comprehensive report, but just some like highlights. We played 72 shows this year, y'all. 72,
Mm,
which is the most we have done since 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
I think we played about the same amount.
Yeah.
2019. We also played 2 weddings.
Included in the 72.
Mhm. 2 of those were weddings.
We played shows in 20 different states.
Mm-hmm. Some of the venues included a puppet theater,
A science museum.
steampunk convention,
Fetish party.
burlesque festival,
Spiegel tent.
taxidermy shop,
Haunted cigar bar.
and 3 different circuses.
So I feel like we're doing some things right.
Yeah, we're hitting up the right venue.
Yeah, we're checking a lot of boxes.
Who's in charge of booking this
It's
operation?
me, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right.
We also released an album earlier this year. Remember,
BTW.
Remember that?
Yeah.
We released Supernatural History and
3 music videos.
and a single. We were gonna
And a single.
and a single. And yes, you're right. And and a foundry, Simon. That is correct.
And a foundry.
Yeah. And we released 3 music videos, and we also shipped out like a ton of stuff to you all between the Kickstarter rewards and merch orders. And thank you all so much
Yes.
for ordering the stuff.
Yeah, Elia's printer burnt out from printing all the mailing labels, and she
No,
had to
it
get a
wasn't
new.
that.
She had to get a new
Optical
optical drum.
Yeah.
It's like the panopticon.
We have not yet played in each of the lower 48 states, but we're getting closer. And we have hit a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like, we definitely have hit more of them than not.
Yeah, we just have to go the southwest.
Yeah,
I
we
think
haven't-
that's kind of where.
Yeah, like the Southwest we haven't done at all, and like the sort of farther part of the Midwest we haven't done, and we haven't
And
done
the
like
super far
Texas,
south.
yeah,
Texas.
like Louisiana.
Yeah.
So we have ambitions ahead of us as well.
Yeah, if anyone has a yacht we can use,
Or an
To get-
airship, a hot air balloon.
hot air yacht, we can get to those places a lot easier. I think just a ship.
A ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
Like
can.
a steamship or a.
Sure, we can. And then we can board other ships that bands are touring on, and we can like take all their stuff.
That's right.
That's how it works,
That's
right?
how it works.
Mhm.
It's kind of like being a pirate.
Yeah.
Frigate.
Yeah, you're right. Who gives a shit?
Who
What
gives
kind
a
of boat
shit?
it is? Yeah, it's funny. There are places we'd love to go, but like the realities of our kind of tour logistics are such that we need to connect the dots between places. Unless it's like a very lucrative gig, but like if we're gonna go to New Orleans, we have to like get to New Orleans and
get back.
and get back. So that there are some
Ideally.
places that we'd like to go, but we haven't yet figured out how to kind of make that work
Yeah.
in terms of like a series of consecutive shows.
And there's only 2.5 of us.
It's true. Who's the house?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay. That's weird.
There's 2 of us plus the sum is greater than the.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
we're
No,
greater
each of
than the
us is
sum of
like
our
one.
parts,
Yeah.
something
All
like
right. Sure. It's a good cover story. But enough about us. I think maybe it's time.
Oh, good segue.
Thanks. You like that? I think it's time to meet a society member.
Yeah,
Don't you?
it's been a while.
Yeah,
Let's
it's been a
meet a
while. Let's
society
meet a
member.
society member. Oh, look.
Oh,
It's Troy, a.k.a. the Triple Agent,
hails from Rancho Cordova.
which is near Davis and Sacramento, where
Yeah.
we just played a show, thanks to Troy.
Yeah, we got to see Troy in the
In
flesh
the flesh.
recently.
Troy's favorite poisonous plant.
Is hemlock, which was good enough for Socrates.
It's a good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Troy is drinking tea.
But I made sure to switch cups while they weren't looking. That's very good advice.
Pets include Cricket,
Perdita
Luna,
and Sir Percival Snakey.
Snakeney.
Snakeney,
Sir
sorry.
Percival Snakeney is a good name for a snake.
Yeah.
If Troy were a charming disaster song character, he would be the Artichoke.
The artichoke.
Prickly but beloved.
Yeah. Special skill can be misunderstood in over 100 different languages.
Oh, that is very
Impressive.
impressive. Viking funeral, giant pyramid, or sky burial. Oh, Troy has gone off-piste, plummeting over the side of Reichenbach Falls with my mortal enemy. A
That is
classic way to go.
really good. Troy's favorite tarot card or oracle deck card, I assume, is the Salt Circle.
Very nice. Well,
Flattering
Troy,
to have our card.
it
in your
is flattering. Well, thank you so much, Troy, for answering the questions. And if you are here with us in the chat, we wish you
Oh.
tidings.
Give us the
gosh,
update.
yeah, give us the update about the kitties. There's more, right?
I hope more.
Also, Krista wanted to know what was the name of the beautiful deck again, and it is the Zammer Twins Oracle. The Zammer Twins Oracle, and I believe Minion just dropped that link in the chat. But yeah, it's really lovely.
Oh.
All right. Well, speaking of Reichenbach Falls,
Yeah. What's in store for 2024?
well, we have been making some big plans, and so here are a few things. Oh, hold on. We need a kitty update first. There are now the charming disaster kitties, Foxglove and Henbane.
Lovely.
It means so much to me that there's like a whole generations of kittens now that are named after us or from a song.
Poisonous plant.
It's really lovely.
Wow.
Foxglove and Henbane, I believe, are going to be featured in the forthcoming Manta Rays music video. Oh, Hemlock lives in it with my father-in-law. Aw, that's nice.
Nice.
So I think you'll all be seeing more of these kitties in the not too distant future. We are working on the Manta Rays video, but we have been a little busy as previously discussed. But wait, what's in store? What's coming up in the near future?
What the hell are we doing?
Okay. We are working on some shows for the spring. In March, we're going to be in New York City. We're working on shows in Baltimore and Charlottesville and Richmond. And we are looking for something in Philly or Lancaster, Pennsylvania in early March. So those are all shows that are like happening, and we'll be announcing them soon. Oh, but wait, what else? We're also going to Germany and
Switzerland. We're also Oslo going to Switzerland. Yes,
So-
speaking of Reichenbach Falls, we will be near there.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go there, and then no one will ever hear from us
gonna
again
battle
as
it
we
out.
battle it out on our way
Finally.
down. Yeah, Misty, Philly or Lancaster or Allentown, like those are all, or like Reading or even Easton, like somewhere in that region. But we have people in Philly and Lancaster who've been coming to see us, so we it seems like those are the first places to look. But yeah, if you have ideas for those parts of the world, we are open to it. But the Germany Switzerland stuff is it's happening in mid-April to early May, and we're going to be announcing that pretty soon. We are working with somebody who's been booking that tour for us, so there's still a couple dates to fill in, and then we're going to make a big announcement. So we're pretty excited about that. Speaking of Northern Europe.
Speaking of Northern Europe, let's talk about one of my favorite diseases.
Oh, your favorite diseases. I thought your favorite disease was toxoplasmosis.
That's a favorite disease.
Oh, no, wait, that's my favorite.
That's your.
And that's my favorite parasite, really.
That's your favorite. I have favorite parasites.
What's your favorite parasite?
Oh, what's that one?
The guinea worm?
The guinea worm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's working on me right now. But this is my favorite malady, I would say. Would you say it's yours?
I mean, I kind of have to.
It's a hostage situation in a blindfold on the floor and looking handsome. How can you take what has been given? There is no one who's been stolen. There's no need to pay the ransom.
It's an old investigation. Will we find out who's the captive, who's the captor? Can't remember the abduction. You could call it an entrapment, but it feels a lot like rapture.
Lock the door and pull the curtain. Blood is beating in your eardrum. Take your pulse and check the symptoms. Is this love or Stockholm Syndrome? It's a home investigation.
In a blindfold.
Will we find out who's the captive, who's the counter?
Looking handsome. How can you take what has been given? There is no one
You could say it was entrapment, but it feels a lot like rapture. Lock the door and pull the curtain. Blood is beating in your eardrum. Take your pulse and check the symptoms. Is this love or Stockholm Syndrome? When we go out, we can close our eyes to keep our secrets safe. Calling you up with my voice disguised, a number we can't trace. Think of a place where we can hide, a place we can't escape. Is this a game that we are playing? Cutting letters with the scissors in the kitchen. Or is it madness in the making? Tying string around the thumbtacks. Try to pinpoint our position. Lock the door and pull the curtain. Blood is beating in your eardrum. Take your pulse and check the symptoms. Lock the door and pull the curtain. Blood is beating in your eardrum. Take your pulse and check the symptoms. Lock the door and pull the curtain. Blood is beating in your eardrum. Take your pulse and check the symptoms. Is this love or Stockholm Syndrome?
That was Stockholm Syndrome, not to be confused with Helsinki Syndrome, which is not a thing, except in Die Hard, which is a
that's
Christmas movie. So I
yeah,
feel like,
here we are,
it's
bringing
like,
it all
it's
together.
all just like coming together.
What do they call Stockholm Syndrome in Stockholm?
They just, I don't know. They don't call it anything. It's just a
Just
a
how
fact of
everyone is.
life. Yeah, it's just how it is. If you go to the pre-save page for Stockholm Syndrome, which I think Minion just dropped into the chat, you will see a little preview of the album artwork, which is created by Carolyn Raship, who is one of the artists who you may know from the Oracle deck. She did the artwork for Murderer, Showgirl, and The Double Agent. Yeah, and we love her work. We've worked with Carolyn for a long time. We've got our first tour poster was created by Carolyn, and she actually the artwork that's on that poster is based on the portrait of me in inlay on my ukulele fretboard is based on the artwork from that poster. So yeah, we're excited about
It's very cool.
What about Oslo Phenomenon? Bill, can you tell us more about Oslo Phenomenon? Our tour is not going to be taking us to Oslo. I mean, it's not taking us to Stockholm either, unless we're kidnapped.
Unless we kidnap each other. My brother lives in Stockholm. We can go visit him if he's still there.
Yeah.
There's Munchausen by proxy syndrome.
Oh, I love Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Yeah,
That
we
too.
should do a song about Munchausen. That would be fun. It's a horrible thing, but
yeah.
Ah.
There's the China syndrome. That's a movie. What else? What other syndromes are there?
Pop them in the chat if
Yeah,
you've
what's
got
your
another
favorite
syndrome
syndrome?
you'd like to discuss. So Stockholm syndrome, that pre-save link is for Spotify. It's going to release everywhere on all platforms on January 26th. Yes, it will be on Bandcamp, but wait, there's more.
What?
Well, we have released a series of singles over the last 10 years or so, and there are now about 10. Once we release Stockholm Syndrome, there will be about 10 singles that are not collected onto any of our albums.
Yeah, what if you want them? What if I wanted them all in one place?
Yeah, what if you had like a CD player in your car and you're like, I just want to like drive around and listen to like all the Charming Disaster singles, like one right after the other.
Mhm.
Well, good news.
Your wish is coming true.
We are releasing a compilation album in the spring. It's going to be called Time Ghost. Time Ghost. And it will include Stockholm Syndrome and Cherry Red, as well as 8 other singles that we've released since 2013. So that's coming. That's one of the things that we've been working on.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, today we just sent in the album artwork to the CD manufacturer. So we're excited about that. And we also, yes, exactly, Zeitgeist.
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to be really big in Germany.
That's all right. So like one of the reasons why we're making the compilation is because in order to like promote the Germany tour, the company that we're working with suggested releasing an album, and we were like, dudes, we just released an album. And then we're like, well, what if it was a compilation? And they're like, oh yeah, that gives us something to talk about in advance of your arrival. And so it seemed like we'd been talking about it for a while anyway.
There's 2 new songs plus 8 other time traveling songs.
But those are all songs we've already written in the past. Like, what about songs that we will release in the future?
Yes.
Like,
what about those?
Well, more good news. We also have an album's worth of new material, songs that are not yet released anywhere because they're not yet finished. We have started recording some of them. We haven't started recording others of them. And we are planning to launch a Kickstarter in the new year to support the creation of that album. And in the meantime, Time Ghost can kind of tide everybody over. Time Ghost is going to be a CD to start, and if the Kickstarter does well, we'll make a Time Ghost vinyl part of the Kickstarter.
Yeah. Right.
So that's like our kind of what's coming up next stuff is, and the songs. I'm so excited about this new batch of songs. Like, they're really cool.
Yeah. You've heard some of them, or
and
at least
some of them nobody's heard. So
not even us. No.
So speaking of the Kickstarter, though, if there are rewards that you would be like especially excited to see in a Kickstarter from us, like, we'd love to know about that. Because we're going to be spending some time kind of designing that Kickstarter campaign.
Yeah.
And so if you're like, yeah, like the tea towels are nice, but like, what if there were
a tea blanket,
like oven mitts, or
I
don't know, some kind of headlamp that says Charming Disaster on. I don't know. I'm just spitballing
yeah, that's a
here.
good idea.
Yes, Simon, Haunted Lighthouse is going to be on that album as well. We started Revisit to High Diver. Probably not this round anyway. Like, perhaps sometime in the future. But we have 10 songs planned for the new album.
Yeah, there's some casualties along the way on the super highway of song.
You gotta sacrifice some to the gods.
Yeah, and High Diver was maybe one of them.
All right, so let's see. Any good ideas? Good idea. I should have specified.
An oven clock.
Idea. Okay,
That is a great idea.
An oven cloak. Oven cloak, which is different from a tea tarp. Okay, tea tarp. Charming Disaster aluminum siding. Why would we ask you all for ideas about this? You're hilarious.
Oven cloak.
Charming Disaster cloak. Yeah. I mean, it is a good idea. I'm surprised we haven't done it.
Hmm. I love cloaks.
I know.
Capes,
I know.
cloaks.
Oh, Charming Disaster, brick face, and stucco. Yeah, there's a thought. Now, somebody did recently suggest making Charming Disaster branded carbon monoxide detectors, which I think is a strong idea. Board game.
Board game. We've talked about coming up with a board game.
Branded live crows. Oh, that would be a high level item because you have to spend a lot of time training them.
Oh, I was gonna say homunculus.
Homunculus, scarf, kimono, patches, fezzes, chemistry set. Oh, that
really
seems
good.
dangerous, but yeah, sure. Like, it's just like a bunch of litmus test strips.
Yeah.
pH.
How acidic
pH
are
test
you?
strips. All right. Yeah. How acidic are you? Find out with Charming Disaster. All right. Well, these have all been very interesting ideas, and there's no wrong answers in brainstorming.
That's right. They call them Strumendronging.
Oh, radon detectors, signet rings with a poison compartment.
A Dungeons and Dragons
Coloring
expansion
book is fun. The Dungeons and Dragons expansion spy kit. We speaking of Dungeons and Dragons.
Geiger counters, good idea.
Yeah, those things are.
We really have to rethink our Kickstarter.
Oh my God, this is like a Kickstarter for like a very different project, but I want to subscribe to this Kickstarter. All right, patches might be all right. Justin, I think you are correct but I'm enjoying all of these other ideas. Okay, coloring book is also an interesting idea. Ouija board. All right, Minion, I'm gonna stop touching the thing. You can control it.
Would a coloring book be pictures of us that you color in, or pictures or designs by us that you color in, or both? Like us doing different things, like
maybe
doing an experiment, or
sure, playing tennis,
shopping for food, driving.
Yeah, it's just all the things we do on tour except for tennis. I don't know why that even occurred to me. Yeah, I mean, we could work that in. Charming Disaster makeup line. Oh, it's funny. Poison Garden seed set is absolutely something we have explored because it would be such a great idea. We have so far shelved that idea because it seems what.
No, Mike, I like the idea of a baseball cards, Charming Disaster baseball
well,
cards.
if you like baseball cards, you're going to love Oracle deck. The Charming Disaster Oracle deck.
Right, which we
Speaking
are planning an expansion pack for the new songs to have artwork.
Yeah.
So they'll be included in our Oracle deck expansion pack.
Because we're kind of not tied to a linear timeline, there are some cards in the existing deck that are not yet
Correct.
released as songs, and there are some songs that are released that are not yet in the deck. Well, vice versa thing, like Haunted Lighthouse is in the deck and it's not out yet, and Cherry Red is out and it's not in the deck yet. So there's going to be an expansion pack of the 12 new song cards is our plan, but we're also going to make a second edition of the deck that includes all the cards. So that's the plan.
We can do
Jeff
that.
eating popcorn on the Covenant. All right, this is. I like these ideas. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, art inspired by our songs, like apart from the Oracle deck itself, which is art inspired by our songs, but like wall art, like prints. I love my protective talisman. Enamel pins. Yeah, we have done enamel pins, but it's only for the Society of the Mysterious Hand.
Yeah.
So if you want an enamel pin, join the Society of the Mysterious Hand, and then you can get an enamel pin.
If you want to join the Society of the Mysterious Hand, you must inquire within or write the secretary.
Oh yeah, you can just email the secretary and be like, what about the society, and you'll get a welcome packet from the secretary.
Great.
Troy, interesting. Troy, we will be soliciting artists in the spring, so stay tuned. And if you want to drop us a line about that to remind us that you want to be included in that,
please.
If you're an artist and you would like us to consider your work for the expansion pack cards, just email the secretary and she'll take care of it.
Email is the best way.
Yep, secretary@charmingdisaster.com. All right, song art coloring book is very popular. All right. This, yeah. Okay. Joyce wants to know how to join the Society of the Mysterious Hand. Email the secretary.
Or is it just a general how?
Yeah, I don't know. Joyce has, I don't know.
Okay.
But presumably, yes. Email us if you have questions about really anything. If you just want like some insight into something.
Some
All
life
right,
hacks
well,
or advice. We'll give all those things.
All right, I think it's time to play another song. And
yeah.
So you know how we mentioned before that we have a bunch of new songs? We thought we would debut one of them with you here tonight as a treat. As a treat for ourselves, really, because we're really excited about this song. And we haven't shared it with anybody yet. And here we all are. The snow is coming down. It's all cozy. Oh, wait, should we light the fire?
Yeah, let's light it's a little chilly.
Yeah, it's a little chilly. Ah, it's better.
Ooh.
Toasty.
Back is heating up.
All right, so we have a new song. And we've been debating over the title of the song. Should we...
Maybe we'll wait till we play the song, and then we can give the proposed titles.
Okay. Should we tell them what it's inspired by, though? I think we should.
I guess we will.
Well, I mean, I guess they'll know.
Well, no, we can tell them.
All right, so we were on tour recently in the fall, and we were staying with Sarah and Matt, who are watching right now.
Thanks, Sarah and Matt.
And Sarah and Matt were like, we really like this audiobook version of Dracula. And it was like Halloween. And we were like, yeah, we should. That seems like a good thing to listen to in the car. And then for the next 2 months, we listened to the unabridged Dracula audiobook in the car. It is very tedious, but also great to listen to. And also there's a lot of weird stuff in there. And then eventually, as these things tend to do,
it was permeating. The last 2 tours we did, it was like permeating.
the Dracula theme tour.
Yeah. And of course, we
And
made
then
a song.
one thing led to another, and we now have another song that Sarah and Matt are indirectly responsible for.
Yeah.
So, and we'll...
Okay.
Yeah. It's called either...
It's called either Trick of the Light,
Or It's All Right,
or It's All Right, or
Dracula. You can vote after.
yeah.
It must have been a trick of the light. You keep on telling yourself everything's fine, but you've been walking while you are sleeping, and now you're going out of your mind. A shadow's creeping out in the night. You think you might want to invite it inside. Is there some secret that you've been keeping? And are you being eaten? La 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 la. It's alright tonight. have it, the new baby.
The brand new song.
Oh, it was good to play that in front of people, even if we can't see them.
It's all right.
Hush, Little Renfield. That's pretty good.
Thought of that. It's all right tonight. Fantastic.
I see what you did there. Well, that was fun. So we started writing that. Where did we? So Jeff had this like cool riff that. Thank you, Peter Buffano. Jeff had this cool riff last summer that we were kind of messing with, and it didn't have any lyrics. And then we started listening to Dracula this fall, and it kind of like, because the thing that really, like, was remarkable to me about the first part of Dracula is how hard everybody's working to deny what's going on, and the sort of Victorian sensibilities around like reputation and like public opinion. And so like when Lucy goes out walking, comes back with a weird bite on her neck, like the concern is like that anybody,
she was barefoot.
Nobody, like, no, if anybody had seen her, it would have like destroyed her reputation. And you know, oh, like she's looking awfully pale, like it's probably fine. Like there's a lot of just like pretending everything's fine when it's like definitely not fine. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but like Lucy is not fine.
No. I like Lucy's character very much.
Yeah. And
after she gets turned.
I know, and like I was really hoping for a happy ending for her, where like she just gets to like do her thing and like you know,
maybe an offshoot,
snack on small children every so often,
or something,
and like live in the park and just like have a life of freedom. And I don't know. And Mina too, like, you know, she would have made a great vampire.
Oh, she was so much smarter than everybody. Yeah. The woman brain.
Yeah, and there's so many red flags in it where like, you know, they're like, oh, it's weird how like the villagers all seem to think like I'm doomed, and like they keep like throwing like garlands of garlic on me.
Crossing themselves.
And it's like, also it's called Castle Dracula, guys. Like, don't go.
Don't go. What is it about Dracula that you don't understand?
Dracula. Yeah.
But
how long is the audiobook? Interminably long. It's unabridged. It's very long.
It was
but
a podcast.
Yeah,
it's like 28 episodes or something. Like
each episode is a full chapter. So
yeah. It was a podcast. What was it? Mike Bennett.
Mike Bennett.
Mike Bennett. He's a great reader.
Yeah.
Great reader.
Does all the voices, and it's really good. Thank you for letting us share that with you.
Yeah,
and we finished it on our Sinister Coast tour. Like this is like just fresh out of the oven. We had a couple of days off in the middle of that tour, and we spent most of it just like holed up in an Airbnb writing the song. So
that was it.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, and we haven't had much time to work it out since we've been back, really. Just like to play it, but like, oh, let's play this song.
Oh yeah, like every sound check, like the second half of that tour, we were like, you know, they'd be like, oh, like give us some time. We'd start playing the song, which like we don't really know well how to play yet.
Let alone how to deal with the foot percussion.
Yeah, like we have some theories, but we haven't really gotten to work on that yet. So we're like kind of like champing at the bit to like get it worked out. Yeah, I mean, I did appreciate, like, at the beginning of Dracula also, like, when Harker's at Castle Dracula, like, you really get a sense of how if you were a hundreds-year-old vampire looking to relocate, like, you really do need a good attorney to deal with the real estate stuff. Like, just as you would, like, in any sort of normal international relocation situation involving real estate. And, I know. He just wanted the chicken paprikash recipe. Yeah. So, I'm glad we all got to go on that ride together. I think it's a certain time of the show, a traditional time of the show. In fact, a time we like to call mailbag time.
It's mailbag time. There we go.
Hearts
supposed to let drop us a line. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Send a picture postcard, a bottle of wine. We'll open it together at mailbag time.
Pen and paper aeroplane, you
Don't have to fly. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Finger painted postcard with your own design. Yeah, we'll
open it together at
mailbag time.
Well, we have received a number of missives and parcels, so let's begin with the envelopes.
The envelope, please.
Red. Here, you can have this one. I'll do this
Okay.
one. All right, 2 red envelopes. Everybody
red.
got the red memo except for you, Jeff.
I'm red on the inside.
All right. This one is addressed to Elliot and Jeff, past and present. That's like, what about the
That's
future,
fitting.
Elliot and Jeff? Where you feel a little left out. All right, you want to go first?
Sure. Oh, this is from Sarah, Matt, Ziggy, and Freddie. Thank you,
Aw.
friends. A lovely photograph of them that the green screen is not agreeing with.
Yeah, you could put it in the tarot can. Put it in the
Sure
tarot can.
can.
Aw, cute. It's still doing the
Aw.
green screen though, because I didn't know how to turn it off.
It's okay.
Aw, yay.
Great. Thank you. Oh, this is a sweet, sweet card. Thank you so much.
All right, and then, this is going to be very bad in the green screen. Let's see. Oh,
Oh,
no, it's not so
not so
bad.
bad.
Scary Christmas to one and all. Wishing you a Christmas with creepy, crawly fun and happy haunting memories when season's screaming's done. That's nice. Glad I got to see you on Carborough. Best wishes for 2024, and that comes from Russ. I don't
Thanks,
know
Russ.
if Russ is in the chat, but thank you, Russ. It is always lovely to combine our virtual friends and our
And our
real
real
world
friends.
interactions.
Should I just grab the
Yep.
next one on the,
Yeah.
on the list? Here.
All right, we have a package from
Here's the
Krista.
ritual blade.
Oh, thanks.
Careful.
I'll be careful.
Don't be a sacrifice.
Not this year.
Mhm.
Oh, it's a
Ooh.
shiny.
Shiny.
Oh, there's 2 things. I guess we each get to open one. All right, and I'm pretty sure I saw Krista earlier in the chat. So if Krista is still here, Krista, we are opening.
Ooh.
Ooh, notebooks.
Oh.
Oh,
wow.
you can never have too many notebooks. And this looks like a really good one. All right, this one says, I was not born to work, retire, and die. I was born to brood, wear a lot of black, and eventually become a feared poltergeist. That is so thoughtful. Thank you, Krista.
Here, do put this one up.
Mm-hmm.
There's no rule that says you can't be a captivating forest pixie and an intimidating ancient hell goddess. Hecate had 3 forms. You don't need to commit to just one.
Oh, that's lovely, too.
I believe in that.
Oh, yeah. That's excellent. These are both excellent notebooks.
Thank you.
These
Oh,
will
and here's
be
a
put to
lovely-
good use.
There's a letter, an envelope, a card with it.
Missive.
A missive, some sort of,
Perhaps a
Note?
telegram?
is it a secret dossier?
Ooh.
Ooh, cool. Here.
Here,
Oh, wow.
pop
This
that
is
in
a,
the thing.
oh, yes. This is a lenticular bat.
So cool.
I don't know if it comes across.
No, it's not really coming. Oh, yeah, there it goes. It's
Oh.
like a up and down one, not a side to side.
Oh, there.
one.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Look at that.
Oh, it's like it's flapping. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, an apothecary pack.
Oh,
My
yay.
favorite disasters. Wishing you a happy holidays and all the luck in the year to come.
And here's the.
Thank you, Krista.
Oh,
this
thank
is
you,
lovely.
Krista.
Oh, this bat thing.
Happy all the holidays, especially the longest night of the year.
And here we are.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh, these were we swapped these.
Okay.
I get the Hecate one. You
You
get
can be the
the
pixie?
wear black and be a
Brood.
feared poltergeist.
All right.
All right.
I'm
All right.
into that.
Yeah, I'm into that. Oh yeah, that's a really nice bat. I love that bat. But wait, there's more. There are more parcels.
Oh, wow. This is heavy.
Oh, I know what this one is. This one's from Joyce, and Joyce let us know what it was before she sent it. But I thought everybody would like to see it.
I would like to see it.
Yeah, it's wrapped up really well. I'm gonna try not to. Oh, you gotta do the safety catch on this knife.
Do I?
Yes. Okay. It's like Joyce didn't want something to escape from this box.
I want to keep away from you.
Don't worry. Okay.
I'll just hang out by the fire.
Yeah. All right, I've almost got it, y'all. It's very well securely taped. Okay, here you can have this.
Thank you.
Maybe you want to start the next one, Lauren.
Sure do.
Oh wait, there's more. No, I need the knife again. There's a lot of tape on this. It's really as if something alive might escape. All right, here you go. Okay, you're probably wondering what.
What the hell?
Oh. So.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so Joyce shared the story, and Joyce, correct me if I get this wrong, because I don't have it in front of me. So this box is filled with hardcover volumes, beautiful hardcover volumes, which are mostly the works of Edgar Allan Poe, and these beautiful little cloth-bound volumes. They are, they're beautiful, 1904 editions. Here, I'll pop this in the camera so everybody can see.
Oh, look at these.
Yeah, really beautiful. They belonged to Joyce's great uncle, who was a kind of colorful figure who had some like vaudeville connection. Forgive me, Joyce. My mind is a Swiss cheese now, but sell to highest bidder to fund trip to Germany is that is a great idea. Perhaps we will incorporate these into the Kickstarter or something. Or perhaps, I don't know. But they definitely seem to have a kind of presence to them that is I think my grandfather had a similar set of books. So these are really incredible. Beautiful. And thank you, Joyce, for thinking of us.
Thank you so much.
In clearing out some haunted items from your home.
Yeah, we take all haunted items.
No, don't say that. Don't say we take all.
It wasn't me that
items.
said that.
All right. What's in the last box? Is this the last box?
This is not the last
box.
box.
Okay. Oh,
this comes from Fred and Julian.
And I know Fred and Julian are in the chat. There's a card. Red.
There's the box. Red. A whole bunch of these lovely.
All right. There's a card that has works one day a year, spends the rest of the year judging you. That's nice work if you can get it. Okay. The note says, "Please don't fight over the ornament. It was 3D printed on my printer and painted by myself. Remember, Great Cthulhu sleeps in the ocean depths. Don't wake him. Fred." Julian writes, the notebook covers are hand stenciled by me. Oh, that's so lovely. I cut the stencils myself as well as all of the paper sheets.
Is terrible.
Put it in the thing here.
What is the thing button? Okay.
Oh, that's
Look
so
at that.
pretty.
So lovely. The thistle.
As well as all the paper sheets. Fred helped with the typing his his Julian, forgive me, your handwriting is
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's just challenging me. Oh, his pinky held the knot as I tied the bow.
Well tied.
Yeah.
So they're like two little notebooks and memo pads.
These are lovely.
Really pretty.
So cool. And there's an ornament that we're not supposed to fight over.
Well, we'll see. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
It's Cthulhu Claus.
Cthulhu Claus. Oh, that's really
awesome.
Impressively wrought.
And okay, great.
Thank you. Thank
you
so
much.
Lovely.
So wonderful. Okay.
Well, we will give him pride of place. And then there is a Catherine Bowen gift.
Yes. Over there.
Yonder. Yeah.
There's this. Do you want to open this?
Oh, yes. This comes to us from Dame Darcy herself, whose wedding we were lucky enough to perform at on the Day of the Dead, just a little over a month ago. So she sent us some fun objects. There was no note, but we could tell that it was from her right away because her artwork adorns the box, and also it's on the return address label.
That was a good tell.
It includes this cute little zine vegetable band, which looks really fun. A little comic, and there's some.
Cream?
It's sugared praline scented hand cream, which is appropriate because she lives in Savannah, and that's where the wedding was. And there's a little Merry Christmas tin, inside of which is some chocolates and
lip balm.
and
Lip gloss.
really sweet. And a sticker, which is also her artwork.
So cool.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with Dame Darcy's work, we so recommend checking it out. It's weird and spooky and dark and idiosyncratic, and there's nothing quite like it.
And beautiful.
She's created this whole universe that is very strange, but like it's very like of a piece. Like her world building is really good. And this little comic strip cap is captioned: "When she got to his home, she saw him asleep and awoke him by dragging the tip of her knife across his window." So that's.
She's got a great calendar too, if you're interested in that.
Oh yeah, and she makes
tarot.
tarot decks.
She makes several tarot decks. She has.
Yeah, and Minion just dropped a link in the chat for you, and it's just damedarcy.com.
Definitely check her out. All right. So
all right, the last box.
This comes from Catherine Bowen. Thank you.
Oh, it's a large box, and we've been saving it.
Lovely paper.
This is nice paper. I'm going to be wrapping some presents for my family with this paper in just a few hours, I suspect.
Oh.
Oh my God. It's a stocking. And it's a tentacle stocking. Oh, and it's invisible. Hold.
Green.
All right, wait. Can I turn off the... I don't know how to turn off the green screen.
Here, ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, but now they can tell that we're not actually in front of a raging fire. That is simply splendid. Here,
it's filled with goodies.
You go in there and see what's inside the tentacle.
There's some wrap gifts here. Oh. Oh my God. This is the emergency crow.
Oh, wait, sorry. I was showing the card.
Yeah.
All right.
Here,
The card says, "Merry Krampus, you naughty brat." And, emergency crow. Crow sounds when you need them. Oh, you need them, like, all the time, don't you?
And this is the crow game, which is so cool.
Have a monstrously marvelous holiday season. Uncle Krampus and Goth Mother. Catherine and Charles, thank you.
Thank you so much. Maybe this is yours. Crow.
I hope it's a live crow. I hope it's not a live crow.
No,
It would no longer be a live crow. It's been...
Oh, some foot sweaters.
A tiny... Oh, it's Nikola Tesla's experiments. Wait, I'll throw them in the thing. Experiments. Oh, and Nikola Tesla socks. Look at those. Wait.
Oh, those are cool.
Tesla socks with the man, the skeleton. I love those.
Run on DC power. Okay. Here is. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's another ornament? We're going to have to get a tree, Jeff.
It's an ornament. It is a Baba Yaga hut. Look at that.
Oh, that is so great. It can play with the
It can play with the it's like an invisible.
Yeah, it's like an invisible Cthulhu.
This is so
just like the real
cool.
Cthulhu. Oh, that is so cool. Thank you, Uncle Krampus and
Thank you.
Godmother. We feel so very lucky. All of you make us feel so very lucky. And now we have this, finally, a sock to fit our tentacles.
Yeah. It could be like a hat, like a sleeping cat, perhaps.
You'd need a much smaller head.
That's not going to happen.
Well, we're...
Whew, overwhelmed with gratitude.
We are overwhelmed with gratitude. I'm excited to try out the live crow. I feel like we should try out the emergency crow call immediately.
Yeah, we might need a crow
Right.
to end this segment.
All right. Do we want? Oh, and while we sampled the emergency crow, we are going to take some requests for a couple more songs. So if you have a song in mind, pop it into the chat while we serenade you with this emergency crow call. All right, do you want the caw, the rattle, the angry, or the murder?
I want to start with the caw.
Okay. It's like a flight. You want to start with the... Okay.
Ooh. Sounds like a dinosaur.
All right, that was rattle. Here's angry. Yeah, that seems right.
Mm.
Okay, are we ready for murder?
Let's
I
do
don't
it.
mean like, are we ready for murder? But are we ready for murder? It's not different.
We're going to use this all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. It's like something you could go to sleep to.
Yeah.
It's like a white noise kind
I
of
like
soothing thing. All right. Well, I feel like you should take that home and try to lure crows with it up
I
on your
will.
rooftop. We have some song requests.
Oh,
Let's
yeah?
see. Yeah, here. We've got this one. All right. Oh, rattle is the one you use if you want the crows to like you.
Thanks, Troy.
Why wouldn't you want the crows to like you? Why are there other buttons?
There's angry. If you want to keep other crows away from you.
All right. Oh, Svenka the Meme Lord has a joke, I think. Hey, what do you call two crows?
I don't know. What do you call two crows?
Attempted murder. That's good.
Good one.
All right. Well, we have a lot of good requests now. Now we have to decide. That one. A few people asked for that one.
Okay, sure.
All right. Okay. People bring me casseroles and pray for his immortal soul. They think I'm in widow's weeds, but pity's the last thing I need. I dress in black and wear a veil, hide red eyes and skin so pale. Make sure that nobody sees the marks of love my lover leaves. Since the day they told me he was gone, haunts me faithfully from dusk till dawn. Hear him whisper sweetly in my ear, can't you see we got a good thing here? Feel his fingertips caress my hair, turn around and there is nothing there. Phantom arms around me sleeping here, can't you see we got a good thing here? Can't you see we got a good thing here?
When when some people pass away, they don't reach the heaven that they've prayed. Bitter about the fallacy their afterlife turned out to be. They bitch and moan and hide your keys or talk to psychics on TV. They just groan and shake their chains when I say my baby's on the physical plane. When I died upon that cold, cold night, made a promise never leave her side. Now she knows that there's nothing to fear. Can't you see we got a good thing here? Run my fingers through her hair. She turns around and there's nothing there. Wrap my arms around her sleeping near. Can't you see we got a good thing here? Can't you see we got a good thing here?
My husband cooling in the grave, the worms crawling out. My lover's disembodied soul makes me so happy now. When they drew their pistols and they fired each one shot, how could I have imagined this sweet bliss would be my lot?
I used to be an angry man. I wanted things that weren't mine. At 15 paces in the sand, I left that all behind. Now my spirits rise when she turns out her bedroom light. I gently haunt my lover in the cold and tender night.
They try to comfort me with platitudes. They don't know I'm in a real fine mood. There's no reason I should shed one tear. Can't you see we got a good thing here?
Don't talk to me of death, do us part. Between us we share one beating heart. Candles flicker in the chandelier. Can't you see we got a good thing here? Can't you see we got a good thing here? Can't you see we got a good thing here? Oh, the crows like it.
Yeah, the crows love it. Scavengers. Thank you all so much for tuning in and joining us. It's really a rare and special thing getting to like connect so directly with you all.
Yeah.
I know that we're not like in the flesh here, but in some ways, like I feel like we get to commune a little more closely and directly doing these live stream shows.
Yeah. It's something that we, though we do some on the road, we miss the regularity of it when we're touring so much. But I don't know.
Yeah, man, it's hard to do everything all the time. Like,
and be everywhere at all places. And
we're spread. We feel.
There's only two of us. I don't know if you've noticed. It's only us two. And that half, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But
only
like,
2.5
I don't know.
of us.
It's hard to do it well. It's hard to like be fully present for people in a live performance way, and also be fully present for people in the kind of virtual space. And so, we're so grateful to you all for like being here with us. And like if we drop the ball, and some of the time we are doing our best, and we are so grateful to you. That's all.
Yes.
Yeah. If the professor would start pulling their weight, it would help a lot. But the professor just, there's a lot of research.
Yeah.
And they're still on sabbatical, whatever that means.
Yeah. Yeah, they're on the tenure track. They don't.
Yeah. Tenure track. Yeah. So
Their job
how do we get on the tenure track?
We're on the 11-year track right now.
Once again, we'd like to thank some people in particular. We'd like to thank Minion behind the scenes, pulling the levers, dropping the links, making us feel like we're in good, mysterious hands. Thank you, Eden, on the socials, making everything work out there. Yeah, that's good. Thank you to our Patreon patrons who have grown in number significantly in the last month or so, and I hope you're here watching. I know a few of you are, and a bunch of society members are also patrons, and we really appreciate it.
Really do.
Thank you to the society members for making a community of weird nerds who we adore and being pals with each other. It's really nice to have started what I really still think is the best cult.
It's the best cult I've been involved with.
Yeah, for sure. And if you're not already following us on all the things, Minnie's going to drop some links in the chat. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and all the things. If you're not already on the email list, we do recommend getting on the email list because social media is capricious and the algorithm does not have our best interests at heart. It just wants us to form bonds and then make us monetize them. So to the extent that we can reach you without that, that's really great for everybody. Oh yeah, and there's Spotify. You can listen on Spotify. Yeah. And if you want to become one of our Patreon patrons, no pressure, but you can do it for as little as $1 a month, and we're going to be sharing some more unreleased new song content there soon.
Because we have a ton of new things
a lot of new
to share with you,
and we're gonna do some more sneak previews there soon. Yeah. I think we'll do one more song before we send you off into the night. The longest night. But remember, when you wake up in the morning, like that begins the swing back up toward the light. And maybe we should do.
Sure. Yeah.
That one. All right, just vamp for a second because I see some questions in the chat. All right. So Gabe says, I found your stuff on Tidal also. Is it actually supposed to be there? Yes, it is definitely supposed to be there. It's supposed to be in all the places. Tidal actually pays artists a little better than Spotify does. It just doesn't have the reach. But yeah, wherever you want to find us, and we're there. That's where we want to be.
Just like the time goes, so we are.
Yeah, we're trying to be in all the places, in all the times. But mostly, we're trying to be together. Little foxes in our foxholes on a tin can phone. Shine a flashlight on the mirror, send a signal in Morse code.
If you step upon a needle, it goes straight to my heart. Spooky action at a distance, we're together and apart. Are you thinking what I'm thinking at the same exact time? If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Sing down the wire. Like the needle of a compass, I know right where you are. Down the handle of the ladle, Little Dipper, the North Star. From the treehouse, send a letter at the end of a string. Write it in our secret language in invisible ink. gather in the trees, bend in the wind, and the air is electric and thundering. Crackle of static, a broken connection, transmission is lost and I'm wondering, are you thinking what I'm thinking at the same exact time? If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Are you thinking what I'm thinking at the same exact time? If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down? If you're out there somewhere listening, if you're out there somewhere listening, if you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Sing down the wire. Sing down the wire. Sing down the wire.
We love you, everybody.
Happy solstice.
Happy holidays, and we will see you in the new year. We love you. Thank you for being here with us tonight, and we'll see you very soon.
In the futures.